Creating profitable ads in 2025 does not have to be as difficult as you may think. You don't need a huge budget, you don't need insane editing, and you don't necessarily need years of direct response advertising. However, most brand owners think that that is the reason why their ads are failing. You see, after working with over 150 brands over the last 8 years and generating $35 million in 2024, I've found exactly what goes into making effective ads. So in this video, I'm going to show you why most of you brand founders are stuck with unprofitable ads in Meta. And on top of that, if you watch to the end, I'm going to give away our top secrets for the best creatives. This way, you will have a place to start to generating profitable ads today. Let's get into it. My name is Chris Morano. Like I said, I've worked in the last 8 years at my agency, working with e-com brands. I've worked in digital marketing since 2011. And as I mentioned, we've generated a ton of money with Facebook ads, and I want to show you guys what is working and what is not working in terms of creating ideas, concepts, and ads for your brands. So hopefully you guys are familiar with different frameworks. We like to use Eugene Schwartz's 5 stages of awareness in creating the concepts in who we are speaking to for our clients' ads. That is all about the messaging. From there, and if you're interested in learning more about the 5 stages of awareness and how it relates to Shopify brands, leave a comment down below. I will make a video outlining our ChatGPT responses, our questionnaires, the information that we are gathering in order to create effective ads using those 5 stages. But in this video, we're going into the themes of ads that are converting at this very moment across the board. So framework 1 is the Problem Agitate Solution framework, PAS. So for the Problem Agitate Solution is we're essentially highlighting whatever the problem is that our product solves. I'm going to hop into Atria and show you guys some examples of exactly what I'm talking about. So within Atria, we can see we're in the question. So generally within the PAS framework, we're going to try to isolate the problem rapidly. The best way of doing that is with a question. So let's look at this ad. So we have 3 questions: social hack gone wrong, dry cracked skin, overdid it on the actives. So we've isolated 3 different problems. So this one's a little bit aggressive here. Cracked skin, new cellular hydration repair serum restores, going back to solution, weakened skin barriers in 30 minutes or less, or 30 minutes flat. Clinically proven. So we've identified the problem is dry, cracked skin. You've tried social hacks that you've seen on TikTok and you overdid it on actives. Fix it is the solution followed by the ad copy. Now I referenced in last week's video, which you can find right up here, we want to use the creative, the static, the carousel, the video to stop the scroll. The ad copy is what sells it. A lot of people will incorporate problem into the creative and then the agitate solution in the ad copy. This one's a little bit different where it's highlighting both. These are some of the most beneficial ads that I see running in our accounts right now. The reason it works is because it truly touches upon the audience's pain point. Now, going back to the beginning in the 5 stages of awareness, you need to make sure you know the audience's pain point and who your audience is. So what happens if you're not necessarily structuring your ad in this format, you're not invoking enough emotion to get them to click or at least show more interest. Highly recommend looking at the PAS framework in how you are creating your assets. So let's hop into ad style number 2, the storytelling ad. These ones are going to be fun. What we want to do within the storytelling ad is we want to hook with a relatable real life scenario. From there, share the journey, struggle, discovery, something that transformed your life, followed by the product, which is going to be the hero. That's the most important aspect, followed by a call to action. So let's go through here and we're going to try to find a storytelling ad. All right, so going back to the storytelling ad, we want to hook. So with my first postpartum, the hair loss was horrifying, right? So relatable real life scenario to their target audience, which is most likely women who have just gave birth. They're sharing that journey, that struggle is coming across in the first sentence. So hook them as quick as possible. From there, I was afraid I was going to go bald, but with my second baby, I started taking super hair. So now going back to story, highlight, introduce the product as the hero. This product just saved all of her hair. This is how we want things to start being conveyed. I gave birth. I had a very minor shed. That was a non-event compared to the first. Amanda R. From there, we're going back up to the ad copy. Get stronger, thicker, shinier, smoother hair. Super Hair is your comprehensive hair pill and multivitamin in one, holistically formatted to address nutritional deficiencies and hormone imbalances. And stress, vegan and bioavailable. So the storytelling ads work because they engage the viewer emotionally, making the product more memorable. You're probably going to remember this ad after just discussing it. What was that ad again? That is the recollection that we are going to get through a storytelling ad. It immediately invokes emotion or relatability, followed by the product, and there you go. And the last kind of style or theme that I want to go over is the why us framework. And that is going to be what differentiates your products from your competitors. The best way of doing that is using a concept that everybody's seeing these days, which is an us versus them, which let's hop into it. So the structure we want to use with a why us is a hook that poses a question or challenges the status quo. That's going to be important because that stops the scroll. From there, if it's UGC, we want to show the product in action, or we can show how it is different than the competitors. From there, we want to highlight the explanations. And lastly, direct to buy more. So regular toilet rolls are a real bummer. The purple makes me stop, completely opposite than the whites and blues that we see on Meta. Okay, us versus them. Clearly, everyone knows what this them is. It's a standard piece of toilet paper or roll. From here, us. So we're making a statement that this product that we are all accustomed to is a real bummer. From there, we are showing the explanation as to why these are different. 400 sheets per roll compared to 190 sheets per roll, 23 cents per 100 sheets, 34. So where there's a cost benefit, you're getting more for less money. Helps reduce deforestation. So we're touching on an emotional standpoint of nature. Cuts down 1 million trees a day. Delivers with carbon neutral shipping. Requires putting on shoes to leave the house. Looks good in your loo too. Objectively very boring. This approach builds trust and it makes it easy for customers to visualize how your products will improve their lives, even something as silly as toilet paper. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that your ads, when you're creating these, are not confusing. You want these solutions to be isolated so that your product is clearly an advantage to your competitors, making it more likely that they will purchase. So these are my favorite 3 templates right now. Kind of themes of copywriting and looping in your copy into your creative. Now, I mentioned, if you stuck around to this point, we are giving away our top 17 creative templates from last year. You can easily upload them into your Canva, repurpose those to use some of these frameworks so that you can get more sales in your Shopify store. I really hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, click the link down below, subscribe to our newsletter, or if you're sick of making all these ads and you want someone to do it for you, book a call with my team down below. We will walk you through how we do things, the 5 stages of awareness, your financials, and how we can scale your store with paid media and retention. We'll see you guys in the next video.